And we used to love a particular team game where someone would have, not a tennis ball, but not as big as a netball, you know, a sort of a smallish football shaped ball. And we used to love playing against the boys, so you'd have a girls' team and a boys' team, a bit like a cross between netball and basketball, that sort of thing.
Lunch times, break times, we were probably just on, depending what year we were in, lower or top yard, just talking, doing nothing. Lunch times, it's dependent if I had choir, or I had dance practice, or I had this or that. I did so many extracurricular activities, like, I just don't know.
Again, really changed as you sort of went through the years. When we were year 7, you'd probably play football, and as you got older, I think you were more interested in just sort of like socialising with everyone a bit more, the girls as well as the lads, so you kind of just all sit together on the court. The playground's even on the courts, yeah.
Hang around at the circle down by the science rooms. That's where we'd hang out.
Oh, break times. Well, just sit and chat really. We'd have to be outside, or we'd play pitch and toss. And that was, I don't know if you've heard of it, where you had coins and you threw them against the wall, and the one that threw them the closest to the wall won the money.
Well, breaks, we always stood in the, people call it the vestibule area, to use a training expression, but under the, in the two areas to that side of the school, so that's overlooking the playground. We weren't allowed in this part of the school. There were two door entrances, and in those door entrances was a radiator, and most of the kids would stand around there in bad weather, or we were just pushed out into the playground.
It was out in the yard. You could play, you have your lunch, of course, you could have sandwiches outside. Yeah, you mix with your friends and that, and you would play football occasionally. But also, back to the academic side, you know, you could, especially when I was in sixth form and fifth year, you could actually go to the library or a quiet space, do some of your projects with like CDT, wait for your glue to dry again, you know, drill a few more holes, leave it to dry for another day.
Football in the yard, when we could get out, or, well, just generally always had a ball by us, kicking around, or that was about it. Yeah, unless you were in detention, of course, and then you were in for lunch.
Yeah.
We used to play football on the yard with a ball bearing. A large ball bearing was a bit odd, but somebody kicked it, and there was reinforced glass in the windows with wire, and it put a bullet hole straight through it and opened all the wire up, I remember that.